Hi, this is Eben Freeman from Taylor Restaurant in New York City with a drink that has become probably the most ordered drink in the world, Margarita. Very simple drink to make. Starts out with tequila. Now personally, in making a margarita, I like to have the flavor of the tequila really come out. So I like to use Reposado tequila. I've chosen Reposado tequila because it has a little bit more flavor. Reposado tequila means that it's been rested for longer, aged for longer, takes a little bit more of the color of the oak on, a little bit smokier flavor, mellows it out a bit. In some drinks, I prefer to use a Blanco tequila because that vegetal nature comes through. I like to use a little bit more tequila than most people do in my margarita, and therefore I like it to be mellowed out a bit. So I'm going to use a full 2 ounces. I do like to use quality triple sec. Cointreau is the original triple sec, and I think it's important to use that quality product in here as it is a modifying ingredient that makes a big difference and quality is there. And lime juice, of course. This is another opportunity for you to make this drink better at home than they're made in most restaurants because you can use really fresh juice. So if you have a lime squeezer and you're able to squeeze it as you make the drink, I think it makes a real difference. Like many of my ratios, I like to do 2 to 1 spirits to juice. So we're going to squeeze fresh an ounce of lime juice and add that just squeezed lime juice immediately. And this is where I think sugar makes a difference as well. I like to use superfine sugar in this drink instead of simple syrup. And it's going to be 2 teaspoons in. Then I'm just going to stir that or shake that around a little bit to dissolve that sugar a bit. Then I'm going to add just a half an ounce of the Cointreau. Now that we have all our ingredients together, before we add our ice and shake it, we're going to prepare so that we don't have to do this while the drink is sitting on ice, therefore diluting it more. What we need to do is put the salt on the drink. Very simple. You take your glass with a little lime wedge, just rub it around half the glass, and then just gently dab it in that salt. I'll do it on half. Therefore, if you don't want salt, you can drink it from this side. If you do want salt, you can drink it from this side. And as you see, it's not big cakes of salt that are on the side. When you drink from it, your lip is just going to touch that salt, and again, it's not going to be in the drink. So now that we have our glass all ready to go, we can add our ice and shake. You don't need to shake that as much as you would in a straight up drink because there's going to be ice in the glass. And it's important to pour it on the side without the salt so that, again, you avoid getting that salt in the drink. A lot of restaurants make the mistake of simply pouring that out and dumping all the ice, that tired ice, that's going to melt that much faster. So putting fresh ice in your glass, I think, makes a big difference. So that's a margarita on the rocks, both with and without salt. Of course, you can drink this drink straight up if you like. I personally like to sip on it and keep it on ice, but you can serve it either way.